Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adeze Adoaka. If you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below. And if you're already a subscriber, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to turn on post notifications just so you see when I drop new videos. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing 10 small business ideas, or should I say 10 side hustles that you can start this new year. Now, if you're this person who is confused, the year just started and you're thinking, I don't know where to start. I want to start earning money, even if it's, a certain amount this month, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to start. You're confused. Maybe you don't have a job yet, or you're looking to find a job, or you just want something that can be giving you, little money, here and there. This video is for you. And like I said, this year, we're taking this year by force. This year is going to be our productive year. This year, I want each and every one of us on this channel that are staying subscribed, that are watching, to learn something and do well this year. Now, let's get right into the video. Now, the first side hustle or the first small business that I'll be recommending that you can start this year would be catering services. I mean, cooking, right? Everybody eats. Like, everybody, an average person eats at least 2 to 3 times in a day. And there are people who just see cooking as a hobby. So if you are that person who loves cooking, you enjoy cooking, even for yourself, even for your family, you can take that and make money from it, right? I'm all about using your skills. I'm all about using things or acts of service to make money. So if you know anything that you're good at, if you're good at cooking especially, you can make money from it. And I'm giving you this tip because I know that right now, a lot of people are too busy to cook, right? Everybody, that's why fast food business is a very lucrative business. People are making millions from fast food business. People who cook are making money. There are a lot of bachelors that don't have time to cook. Maybe they don't have wives yet, maybe their girlfriends are far away. Even spinsters that are too busy, focused on work. It's not every time that you'll be entering the kitchen to cook. So you can help these people out, right? You can start right from your kitchen. Use foodstuffs that you already have. You don't have to go and, start looking at how to, start cooking for big events yet. Start small. Start from your kitchen. Start cooking for your aunts, for your uncles, for your neighbors. Tell your neighbors around, I cook, or just in case, package this thing. It's your thing. Make it your thing. Make it your business. Just find a way to put it or make your own different. And you can do food delivery, right? There is money in food business, in catering services, right? Start small in your house. You can even start with making maybe sandwiches, for example. All these things that people can easily just buy on the road, right? Anything that has to do with food, be it snacks, egg roll, popcorn, whatever it is, package it well. People love to eat. If you're a student, for example, you can start making all this egg roll, small chops, popcorn, for example, plantain chips. People buy plantain chips all the time. People buy popcorn all the time. All these things that people can easily just munch on. Trust me, there is money in that business, and you don't need so much capital to start it. So anything that people take in as food to eat is a very lucrative business. And if you're good at it, and if you're someone who has these things, you can start making money from it today. So make that a side hustle. Now, talking about what people take in and what people consume, you can also start a fresh juice buffet business, right? I'm talking about this now because a lot of people want to eat healthy this year. A lot of people are standing on business and they want to eat healthy. So they're all about anything that is fresh that can help, keep their body and their weight in check. So parfait, fresh juice is a very lucrative business, and it's something you can start at home. All you just need to do is go to the market, a place where you can buy fruits in bulk, buy containers, look for, a very, very lovely, attractive containers that, can attract people to buy. Just package it very well. Parfait is also something that is relatively cheap to make at home. You can do these things at home. Get your yogurt. We have like granola mixes right now. Like, they're all packaged. You can just buy that. Buy just a few fruits, maybe strawberries, grapes, apples, chop them. Your parfait is ready. Like, it doesn't take so much capital to start. A lot of people want to have fresh juices, right? So it's something you can start at home. Start it at home. Start preaching to your neighbors, your family, your friends. Open up an Instagram page. Business has started, right? So it is also a lucrative business. If you're a student, if you're someone who is working, who needs something to do on the side, you can start a fresh juice business, a parfait business today. And trust me, it's going to give you some money, because then you're buying these things in bulk and you're buying them from where you can get them very cheap. And then you're adding, little money on top, and you're making profit. It is something, Every business is something. Trust me. Just start. And before you know, you become big. You can upscale and make it very, very big. You never know. If it is something that you can do at home, just start. Start it, right? That's my second business tip or side hustle that I'm going to be sharing today on this video. Now, for my third tip, talking about staying fit, keeping your body in shape, keeping your body on track, you can start being a fitness trainer. If you're someone who is into exercising, if you're someone who knows, her onions when it comes to fitness, you can start training people today. And you don't have to necessarily go and sign up with a gym or partner with a gym if that is too much work or too much stress for you. You can start with your friends. There are people who want to go to the gym or they are too lazy to go to the gym. Be like, don't worry, I'm going to come visit you at home, right? I'm going to come and train you at home. That's it. Before you know it, you start earning money. So if you're someone who has a passion for fitness, you can start that. You can also start meal planning, right? There are a lot of people who their feeding is like a problem for them. They don't know how to control or watch what they eat. And I think that is what affects their weight, right? You can start with doing, meal planning, becoming a meal planner, right? Have an ebook or something, curate meals that can help women lose weight. A lot of women want to look good this year, right? And not just this year, a lot of women want to look good generally. Of course, we want to keep, in shape, we want to look good, in our dresses and all of that. And food is what thing I know that makes women go out of shape. Some people just eat too much. So if you're someone who knows how to plan meals and also give it out in the right quantities, you know how to curate all these meals that can make women lose weight and keep their body in shape, you can start doing that and making money. There is money in every little thing these days. Don't think that you have to do something really big to make money, right? So if you're someone who's passionate about fitness, if you're someone who's passionate about exercising, yoga, doing all of that, start training people at home and making money. Start doing meal planning. Have an ebook or something. Go on Canva, curate something about meals, something that someone can eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, incorporate fruits into it, all of those things. You can even learn these things. If you're someone who doesn't really have, a means to do it, just learn these things, curate for people, and they will pay. Trust me, they will pay. So that's a very, very good side hustle that you can start this year. Now, another side hustle or small business idea that I'll be sharing in this video would be cleaning services and organization, right? A lot of people do not have the time to clean up their homes, to be honest. And a lot of people don't like having living maids or living house helps or living assistants that can help clean up their house and all of that. So you need people that can just come and go. So if you're someone who is very good at organizing, you like clean spaces, you like keeping your space clean, why not do that for people and make money? Some people do not have the time. They go out for work and then they come back, and by the time they come back, they're so tired. You do not need so much money to start a cleaning service business, right? Before you become big, you can just start small. I always say it, start small. And before you know it, in a few months, in a few years, you can become big and start employing people, going to sites, going to buildings to clean up and all of that. But you can start small. Start with your neighbors, start with your friends, right? There are people who are too tired. They don't have the time to clean up their house. There are people that will leave their houses and go to another country, another state for months, and then by the time they come back, they're too tired to do these things. Offer to do these things and make money from it. You don't need so much to start a cleaning business. All you need is a mop, a cleaning bucket, and your detergent. That's it. You don't need so much to start this, right? You can even add room spray. Maybe if you want to be nice, or if you want to add a little touch, just a little room spray, to make the person's space smell good and all of that. That's a good business idea. Maybe, just maybe, you're someone who has a 9-to-5 business, right? And you don't do much during the weekends and you want to just earn an extra income. You can take out maybe your Saturdays every week to do this for people. 1 person, 2 persons a day, fine. But that's extra income for you, right? You don't need to do like a 5-story building cleaning just yet, since it is just you who has started. But for a start, you can start with a 2-bedroom flat, 3-bedroom flat, just clean up something. And then also talking about organization and organizing, there are people who just love seeing their spaces well organized and they don't have the time to do it. So if you're someone who is passionate about organizing, you can always do this and make money. There are people who have pantries, right? And they love everything being labeled, everything being put in, certain containers, arranged very well in their shelves. You can offer to do that. I've seen a lot of people do that on TikTok. I've seen videos on YouTube. I've seen videos on Instagram where people, organize their things. I love seeing videos like that, honestly. And sometimes I wish I could do this for myself sometimes, but I'm so lazy. I'm not very, put together when it comes to all this labeling and all of that. I love to arrange quite all right. I love to keep my spaces clean. But labeling, putting this in a certain place, having a particular shelf for things, I really do not have the time to do that. So if I could pay somebody to do that, I will, definitely. So if you're someone who knows you are very good at this, and you know someone who loves things being organized, but you don't have the time to, you can organize to do that. You can offer to do that and organize their spaces for them and keep their spaces clean. That's a very good business idea or side hustle that you can start this year. Now, another side hustle or small business that you can start this year would be gele tying. A lot of people are not paying attention to this business, right? But people go for weddings every Saturday. Traditional weddings, especially if you're living in this part of the world, if you're an African, Nigerian especially, ladies love to tie gele a lot. And sometimes it is even compulsory for some, bridesmaids to have gele on their head. So you can make money from this hustle. It's something that you can learn, right? You can go to a class, learn it. It doesn't cost so much to learn. But once you have that skill, you have it for life and you can make money from it, right? Just go in and offer, oh, I can tie gele. You can tie, the bride, tie the bridesmaids, tie the groom's mom, tie the bride's mom's head, and you've made money. You can do this as a side hustle every Saturday. I'll be making money from it. Quick, sweet money. All you just need to do is to learn how to do it, and that's it, right? They always have their own geles. And maybe you can just pay for pins. How much is pin? How much does a pin cost? It doesn't even cost anything. But that's a side hustle that a lot of people are not tapping into. But people go for weddings, especially traditional weddings, Owambe, if you're in Nigeria, every Saturday. So gele tying is one side hustle or side business that a lot of people are not tapping into that you can start doing. So if you're still, trying to look for what to do, start gele. Start doing gele tying. That's a very lucrative business and you can make money from it. All you just need to do is show up and do what you're supposed to do. That's it. Now, another side hustle or small business idea that you can start with little or no capital this year would be wig styling or wig making. Now, I know some people are going to say, wig making, we need machines, so I don't have the money to, start that. You can start by doing wig styling, right? With wig styling, all you need to do is get a straightener, a coiler, and, a hairdryer. That's it. And these things are some sort of investment for you, right? You have to spend money to make money. But the money that you need to spend does not have to be too much. And that's why I said a small business idea that you need to spend little or no money on, right? You can offer to style wigs for people. A lot of ladies wear wigs these days. A lot of ladies, lay their hair, it's either they're doing frontals or they're wearing closure wigs or something. So if you're someone who hasn't mastered the craft of, learning how to lay hairs or lay frontals for people, you can start with just styling hairs, straightening hairs. People pay money for that, right? You don't need a store to do that. You can start it at home. All you just need to do are having these, few equipments that I just mentioned, a straightener, a coiler, and a blow dryer, and that's all you need. Probably, if you want to add a hot comb, you can add a hot comb to it, and just have combs that you can use to comb them out or brush them out. That's all you need. That's a side hustle. You can also help in washing people's wigs. A lot of people have wigs that they keep wearing year in, year out, and they don't even remember that, these wigs need to be washed or kept clean. You can wash them, dry them up, offer to do these things and keep them clean, style them for people, package it very well and deliver to them. You don't need a store to start. Or you just need few equipments, offer these services to people, and trust me, you make money. There are a lot of people who are working, who are having businesses. They don't have the time to take care of their wigs, right? But they have a lot of wigs. And imagine how much you can make from one. Not to talk of someone giving you 5 wigs just to one person. A lot of people have wigs they need to maintain, offer to maintain these wigs. And when you keep them and make them look good as new, they would call you back. It's a given. They would definitely call you back. So that's a business that you can start. You can watch YouTube videos to learn how to style wigs or even lay frontals. You can watch, there are a lot of YouTube videos, there are a lot of videos out there, even on Instagram, on how to lay hair and style hair. So watch them, learn them, right? If you have idle time, if you don't have anything you're doing with your time, instead of pressing your phone and whiling away your time, watch videos that you can learn, different skills from. Watch videos on how to lay hairs, how to style wigs, get this knowledge and start applying it and start making money this year. Now, another business idea that I'll be sharing on small business ideas that you can start with little or no capital or side hustle that you can start this year would be candle making. Now, a lot of women are in their self-care era. I'm in my self-care era, right? Everybody's all about self-care these days, right? And one thing that you cannot remove or take out from self-care are candles, scented candles. It gives you this feel of being alive, in your space. It gives you this very good smell. You're comfortable in your own space. I don't know. It just gives this self-care, bougie kind of thing for, us women. So if you're someone who is at home and you don't have anything to do, you can start candle making today. Right? I go online and I see very beautiful, lovely crafted scented candles that people are doing these days. People even do vanilla scented candles these days, gingerbread scented candles, and they design them and they're so beautiful. Like, they even look edible. There's some candles that I look at, I'm like, can I eat you? And they smell so yummy. I would buy candles every time, any day. I use candles when I'm bathing. I use candles in my room, in my space, in offices. I mean, even in spas. People are buying candles, and trust me, candles always finish, right? When they finish, people want to buy another one. So it is something that you can start doing at home. Start making at home. Go online, learn how to make candles, because trust me, a lot of people are buying candles for their spaces right now. A lot of people are buying diffusers. If you're someone who knows you can make a diffuser at home, start it today, right? It's a business that you're going to make a lot of money from, because some people even like to buy more than one candles. So you can just package it very well, make it look very attractive, and make sure that they smell really good. They don't burn out too fast and all of that. Put that into consideration. Make your own business different and start selling and cashing out today. Now, more on self-care, you can also start making homemade body butters, right? A lot of people love being moisturized. Me, I'm all about, being moisturized. I'm all about skincare, having healthy, good moisturized skin. So it is something that you can start at home, and it doesn't cost so much to start, right? Body butters are an in thing now for my self-care girlies, girls who like to take care of themselves, keep yourself moisturized, especially with the way the weather is right now. You don't want to have cracked skin or ashy looking skin. So a lot of girls like to buy body butters. There are different body butters out there, but trust me when I say you can make your own unique. Right? Let your own be unique to you. Do something different. Maybe the smell, maybe the way you package it, maybe the way you deliver it. Let there be something different about your own. But it's also a very good side hustle that you can start. Homemade body butters, homemade, body lotions, lip glosses, lip balms, things like this that, a lot of girlies package it very well, right? Put in a very good gift box, curate it very, very well. Just make it look really packaged, and people would buy. Trust me, create an Instagram page today. Start posting, start telling friends, start sharing on your WhatsApp contacts. You have contacts, start sharing to them. If you're a student, you can start making all of these things, from the comfort of your home or from your hostel or from wherever, right? It's a good business idea that you can start this new year. Now, the 7th, I don't know if it's the 7th or the 8th small business idea or side hustle that you can start this new year would be thrift business, right? A lot of people don't have so much money to spend on clothing, and they need everyday clothes, right? So, and a lot of people also don't have the time to go to the market to start bending down to select clothes. They call it Oki or Krika in Nigeria. Those thrift clothing, right? So if you are someone who has the time, you're looking for something to start, you can help go to the market and select very good thrift wares that you can buy and then resell, right? A lot of people who have eyes for these things, very nice, you are very good at selecting very good clothes and very good materials. Why not start it up today? Go to the market, bend down, select whatever it is you want to select, and start selling them. Everything is all about packaging and how you package your business, to be honest. Every business now is packaging, the way you put it together, right? Now you can decide, okay, I want to just focus on plus size thrift wears. I just want to focus on kiddies. There's money when it comes to kids wears. Thrift business for children, there is so much money in that business. A lot of people are not paying attention to that business. So that's a tip you need to take back today. Thank me for sharing this tip with you guys, right? You can decide to focus on men's wears. You can decide to focus on corporate wears, right? There are tops, a lot of tops that people need. Maybe they have pants already, and they just need few tops to be changing, to work and all of that. You can help them select, buy, and then resell and make a lot of money. There is money in thrift business. So it's one business that you can start as a side hustle today. If you're someone who lives close to the market, your proximity to the market is really close, you can take out time early in the morning, go buy them, select very good, take very good pictures. You could even be the one to wear it. Find a model to wear it. It could be your sister, anybody. Wear it, showcase it on your Instagram page. Tag people, tell your friends that, okay, this is what you're doing right now. You can decide to do menswear, like I said, corporate outfits, or outfits for plus size. You can do kiddies, anyone, as long as you know that, you are very good at selecting very, bright colors, beautiful, as long as you have an eye for it anyways. If you have an eye for good clothing, good materials, start a thrift business today. Now, the last tip or the last small business idea or side hustle that you can start this year with little capital that I'll be sharing in this video would be event planning. Now, you don't need so much money to start event planning. It could be a friend's birthday, for example. All you just need to do is to curate, activities that are going to happen that day. Help pick a location, help get decorators that can do the decoration, a very good cake vendor, people who can supply drinks, whatever it is. It could be a house party, it could be, a birthday dinner that would happen in a restaurant or something. Event planning is a very, very lucrative business anywhere around the world. And trust me when I say you can start small, and before you know it, you're going to start planning weddings, very, very big weddings. Just start small. It could be, like I said, from just a friend's birthday party, for example. It could be a dinner, for example. It could be Valentine's Day or a Valentine's event. It could be anything, to be honest. It could be a kiddies party, right? You can start from your neighbors. Everybody, there's always an event going on, to be honest. But like I said, you can start small. All you need to do is just get the right contact, know a few locations. You can always Google up. You can always go online and find beautiful locations, beautiful vendors who, supply cakes, drinks, food, people who are very good with decorations and all of that. And all you need to do is put everything together, curate them, have very good activities that can happen, get an MC if you need one. If you don't need one, scratch it, but just get these things together, plan an event, and make your money. There is money in event planning, and you can start small. And before you know it, like I said, you will start planning very big events. You start planning conferences. People plan conferences. People organize concerts, and they are making millions, right? Making millions. So event planning is not just about birthdays or weddings. There are concerts, right? There are conferences. There are seminars. There are people who organize these things. And trust me when I say, you don't even hear about them. You don't hear their names because they're too busy, right? They're too busy putting people and things together. So it is a very, very lucrative business that you can start today. Start small. And trust me, in all of this that I've said in this video, I hope that you have learned something. I hope you're able to grab one or two things and you're going to start something today. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes consistency. It takes your time and effort to start today. This year, we are not sleeping. We are not green for anybody this year. So please, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something and you want to start any of these businesses today, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button down below. And that's it for me on this video. I hope you learned a lot. I remain your host, Adeze Adwaka. And until the next video, do have a lovely day. Bye.